What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. One of the big buildups in Season 5 that Silver had planned to expand Cobra Kai was getting them a spot to compete in the biggest tournament in the world, in the Sekai Taikai. Silver even flew in representatives overseas so that they could assess if Cobra Kai was deserving of entry. But that of course didn't stop Daniel, Johnny, and Chosen from intervening to try and get their students a shot as well. They were then led to each give the representatives their own demonstrations, followed by a mini tournament qualifier between the two to find out who was most deserving. However, on the day of the tournament qualifier, the representatives mentioned that they invited a local referee to ensure impartiality so that neither dojo would have an advantage over the other. And while watching, this was very intriguing because it looked like we were finally going to get a Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai that didn't have any bribed referees calling the matches. But during both of those matches, even though it wasn't the same ref that was primarily calling the matches from the recent All Valley tournament, he was still making terrible calls that were favoring Cobra Kai. But it just so happens that when the representatives said that they brought in a local referee in, that part was true, but it did not ensure impartiality. In fact, he was already familiar with Silver and what he did at the recent All Valley. Because if you go back and watch the recent tournament from Season 4, you'll see that in the matches, and most importantly the final matches in the All Valley, if you look close enough, you'll see the same ref that is calling the matches for the Sekai Taikai qualifier. He's also assisting in calling the matches, and most importantly the final matches in the All Valley if you look close enough in the distance. So the way I see it, the representatives for the Sekai Taikai must have needed assistance in finding a referee to call these qualifying matches, and Silver was right there to point them in the right direction to give himself the advantage. I also think he made sure to have them not pick the main ref from the All Valley tournament, because if that happened, it may have been a little bit too obvious if they had that ref who called the main matches in the previous tournament call these matches as well. So presumably Terry had them choose one of the refs who were in the background so that Daniel and Johnny and the rest of the students wouldn't recognize. Because to tell you the truth, I wouldn't have recognized him if I didn't go back and watch the ending of Season 4. But thankfully none of this mattered, because these matches, even though they were rigged, both dojos were still able to gain entry into the Sekai Taikai. This just goes to show that Silver was telling the truth, that he's willing to go to any lengths to make sure that Cobra Kai comes out on top and that Cobra Kai stays alive. He learned from his mistakes in the past with Mike Barnes and the Karate Kid 3 that he didn't want to lose like that again. And more importantly, he didn't want to have his students reap the benefits that Mike Barnes did. But just because that Silver bribed the ref once again, it doesn't justify his actions. He does have good intentions at heart, like wanting to keep Cobra Kai alive so he can continue to help kids. We know that much. His actions just don't justify the means. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section. Did you pick up on this little subtle detail about the referee from the All Valley tournament coming in to referee the Sekai Taikai? Or is this something you're just finding out now? Definitely let me know. You know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave this video a like so we can get pushed out to more and more people throughout the community, and make sure you subscribe to Strike First Media to stay up to date on all badass videos just like this on Cobra Kai Season 5 and 6. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.